Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hey You Guys review show. Hope you are well. Scott Davis here, joined as ever by Linda Marric.
Hello.
Hello. There she is. And we thought we'd do a little quick video for a review of Michael Bay's new film. Here we go. Bayhem is back, and it's called Ambulance. Or if you want to phonetically say it, it's Ambulance.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Cheesy.
Anyway, sorry, this review is up a few days late. Myself and Linda, it was only screened to critics quite late in the day. I saw it the day before it came out. Linda saw it 2 days before it came out. So we've just been able to align our schedules to be able to talk. We thought we would because it's Michael Bay and Jake Gyllenhaal, etc., etc. So this new film is based on a Danish film from I think the mid 2000s and 2005, and it's been given the gloss, the might, the craziness of a Michael Bay film, shall we say. So we'll give you a few thoughts before a little quick review of Ambulance. So Linda, are you a fan of Michael Bay regardless of
Am I a fan of Michael Bay?
I mean, what a question.
I'm not really. I'm not a fan of Michael Bay, but I understand and I respect people who are, and I know loads of my very esteemed critic friends who really like him, and I can see why they like him, and I've liked some of his stuff. Yeah, but I am not generally a fan of Michael Bay. Let's say that. I just think these films are sort of a little bit in the sort of ridiculous realm for me. And,
a little bit.
Yeah. And I can't but I also find lots of the stuff that's over the top a bit funny, but yeah, I'm not a massive.
It does kind of cross the line into comedy, doesn't it, in some respects. But I mean, I kind of am. I like some of his films. He still has the card of he did make one of the best action movies of the last sort of 25-30 years in The Rock, which I still think is amazing. But that was very early in his career. He obviously made Bad Boys before that, and made Bad Boys 2, and then he made Pearl Harbor, which is just ridiculous, as is Armageddon. People love Armageddon, though. Armageddon's a big...
I like Armageddon. I give him Armageddon. I do like Armageddon.
I prefer Deep Impact. Let's say that.
Oh, same. Came out the same year. Deep Impact's much better than Armageddon. Yeah.
What I will say is his last film that he made a couple of years ago called Six Underground that starred Ryan Reynolds, one of my favorites, is absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
So bad. So bad. And if you like, Ryan Reynolds has been in some bad films before, but he's usually the one thing that can like get you to the end. Even I was just like, no, this is pretty bad. Ambulance isn't that bad, but it's still not great. What I will say is you get what you pay for with Michael Bay, and in this instance, you definitely get what you pay for. And if you enjoy that kind of stuff, you're going to have an absolute ball, because this is madness. And also, it seems, and I tweeted this afterwards, and a few people have said it back to me, like with the conversations that didn't even see my tweet, is that Michael Bay clearly was given a drone kit by Santa Claus.
Well, so apparently the drone thing is that it's not him manning the drone. There's a guy who is a champion of a drone. So apparently there are competitions of best drone flyers. And so this guy is a champion, American champion of sort of the competition, and Michael Bay found him and invited him to sort of make the film with him. So I think the guy should really get
get the credit for that stuff.
Secondary credit for direction, really, because all of the most impressive things. Yeah. But lots of the most impressive drone footage is done sort of by him, and there is a lot of it.
There's a lot of drone footage in this, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like roller coasters,
that's what happened.
Or you have vertigo.
I think, I mean, let's say this. I mean, Bay, being the boomer that he is, saw something and latched onto it and thought he was the very first person to ever do it. So
yeah,
if you want to have better drone footage, there are other films that have much more subtle drone footage.
Yeah, it's kind of when the drone stuff first started, I thought, oh, that's quite cool. Actually, it's a cool way to do it. But then he did it again and again and again.
Oh God!
And again for 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's that bit where it goes over the buildings and it's like
bit much.
And it goes through like these little gaps in like maybe CGI like things at the thing, but the drone goes through these little gaps and then it's like flying alongside the bridges and then alongside the ambulance and stuff like that. But it's a Michael Bay film.
Alongside the LA River,
down the LA River, down the the river banks, where they drive, where like Grease was filmed and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's very disposable fun, but I didn't think it was particularly good. But I can see why people are enjoying it, at least in the moment. I don't know if there's many people who will say they would afterwards would give it lots of praise, or some people have given it lots of praise. I don't know. Maybe
I liked it. I liked it up to a moment. I'm not a fan of his, and like I said, you reminded me that he'd done Armageddon, a film that I have enjoyed immensely throughout the years and watched and rewatched and laughed at. And I think this is my second favorite Bay movie, but that doesn't say much because I'm not a big fan of his. What I liked about it is Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second. Is that his name?
Yahya
Abdul-Mateen. I thought he was very good. And I am a huge fan of Jake Gyllenhaal, obviously, and I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did a really good job of playing completely unhinged character. I think the performances for me were the only reason to watch this movie and enjoy it, because they were so over the top. I think Jake Gyllenhaal was so over the top. He really got the directive. He really understood the part, and he just went for it. And I don't think. I personally would prefer to see Jake Gyllenhaal in better movies, but if he's not going to be in better movies, at least he's having fun, and he had a huge fun with that part.
You feel like, because people were I was talking to some people and some friends and whatever, and they were like, why is Jake Gyllenhaal in a Michael Bay film? And I was like, well, it could be for a number of reasons. Good money, good fun. One of his best mates, Ryan Reynolds, was in the last film, so maybe that had a say on it, but he has good fun with it. I think there is one scene where he was very much like Ryan Reynolds, where they stop at like not a cliff face, but like at the edge, the road end, and there's a sign. He says, "Sorry, is there any chance you get any closer? Because I can't quite read the sign, even though the sign's like right here." And it was like a classic Ryan Reynolds kind of shtick, But yeah, he is completely unhinged in this. But I like Jake Gyllenhaal in anything. He can make anything.
Yeah, me too.
Fine by me. Yahya's really good. Eiza González is pretty solid as well. So the three are the reason it. I agree with you. I think they're the reason that it stays just about watchable. What surprised me though was the fact that the original film wasn't anywhere near as long as this one is. It's obviously Michael Bay's put in.
Yeah, it's 80 minutes.
I feel like that's against it. I think if it was a 90-minute film, this would have worked actually pretty well. But you have to suspend disbelief with Michael Bay films, like how an ambulance can go that fast for that long on one single tag of gas. I mean, just got to go with it. Just got to go with it.
No, it is preposterous and very, very silly. I did it is what it is. Let's put it this way.
And I guess again a bit of a slight indictment on the incompetence of the LAPD and FBI. It's like, how are you not stopping an ambulance? Like, I know it's just, but it's Michael Bay. Okay, it's Michael Bay. Sorry, I forgot it was Michael Bay.
I also have to say something about Eiza González, which for me, so much of it, she really looked like Megan Fox when Megan Fox started. So I think Michael Bay has seen the Megan Foxness in her
as a type, does he?
And I think she's going to be in more of his movies unless she decides to do something else. I thought she was actually quite good. I thought she was. I think the ending is so terrible and so cheesy. But
it's terrible. Also, I think it's he and everybody else talked about it's like a celebration of first responders and emergency services who have over the last 2 years obviously been up against the worst thing potentially possible, and even now still dealing with the other stuff that's going on in the world.
Is it though a celebration?
But yeah, it's like it's not a celebration. There's like ambulances blowing up and like no, it's not. I can understand why they're saying that. I get that, but it's not at all a celebration. In fact, it's quite the opposite in some respects. But again, it's a Michael Bay film. You just got to go with it, and that's say that as an excuse.
So should we do scores?
Let's do scores. I had a 2 stars. No more, no less.
I went for 3.
Here we go.
Someone who's not a fan. I'm not a fan of Bay, but I like Jake Gyllenhaal, and I think there was enough Jake Gyllenhaal in it for me to warrant a 3 stars.
I after about an hour, I slowly started to lose the will to live, and my ears, and I had a migraine. But I managed to get through it because of the performances. But apart from that, I mean, there's some good flourishes where you think, oh, this is why Michael Bay is so unique. But then you realize, oh, this is why Michael Bay is so unique in the worst way.
Yeah.
But it was enjoyable to a point. But 2 stars is a solid 2.
Fair enough. I respect your 2 stars. I respect everyone's reviews because it's a very there is enough there to sort of to make decisions.
Yeah.
Either
I've seen some 4-star reviews for this. I've seen some 1-star reviews for this, but that is exactly what happens with Michael Bay films. It depends. It depends how your mindset is going into it and whether what he's putting on screen is exciting you or not. Because sometimes it could be so tedious, and sometimes like The Rock, where you just go, "Wow, this is incredible." 3 stars, Linda. So we'll be talking about this time next year for Best Picture then.
Oh no. Let's see. Yeah.
Ambulance.
Well, I mean, this is it. You know, you were saying in our Oscar program earlier, you're saying, I hope nobody opens the wrong envelope. I really hope someone opens it and just says ambulance for Best Picture. I think that would be funny. Yeah.
The winner of Best Picture is House of Gucci.
Oh,
wait, what? Oh, sorry. This is the Razzies envelope. Sorry, everybody. No, I'm joking. House of Gucci wasn't that bad. Anyway,
okay. Right,
so ambulance is in cinemas right now. You can go right now and see it if you so
go see it
so
and
desire.
walk and laugh at it and do all of that stuff.
I would imagine if you can do it and it's available, a 4DX screening of this would actually be quite an event. So there you go, just putting it out there. IMAX, I saw it on the super screen and it was pretty intense in that sense. So you can't fault the cinema experience of it all. Let's just say that. Anyway, if you don't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the Hey You Guys YouTube channel. All of our information is in the bio below. We've got some other videos, interviews, and loads of other stuff going up all the time. So make sure you like and subscribe and leave us a little comment. Did you like Ambulance? Are you going to go and see it? Do you like Michael Bay? Do you hate Michael Bay? Leave us some comments below. And if you haven't already, well, you should see this around the same time. We've put our Oscar predictions up, which is, as we record this evening. Who's going to win Best Picture? Is it Coda, Power the Dog, Belfast, Dune? We don't know, but we will find out by this time tomorrow. We'll be back with some more reviews later in the week. But until then, have a lovely week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Adios. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!